how you doing there? My name is Derek Bryant, not the neighborhood bad guy or nothing. I know you don't care to look at my ugly face too long, so I ain't gonna hold you up. But I'm with the New South Division on-the-job training program. It's not a non-profit organization, but they work with young adults here in DeKalb County who made bad choices in the past by involving themselves in gang activity, but unfortunately learning through life skill classes that gang participation is insecurity. That's me believing that I'm insignificant or not important without acceptance or approval from other people. And when you're under that state of mind, it allows you to be manipulated by negative influences. We learned through class, and Charles Williamson, which is our sponsor, that successful people like you and your neighbors didn't acquire your homes and families by being insecure, nor did you get it by whistling Dixie, but through hard work, sacrifices, and discipline. So instead of begging hard-working people for donations, working class people will respect us more if we're working class people. So we're leaving everybody in the neighborhood today with some CMC Awesome, which is like a cleaning product. It cleans like brass, silver, pewter, marble, terrazzo, granite, formica, corian, plastics, plexiglass, automobile finishes. Use the same stuff to clean the moldy mildew that gets into the grouts. Anything that you can find that we couldn't clean, you get it complimentary. But the coolest thing that everybody in the neighborhood likes about it mostly is that we're made aware of the fact that it would be an insult to come to your home as hard as you've worked to get where you're at today and actually believe that you need anything that we have to sell or offer. We learned that you'll respect us a whole bunch more if we're working class people like yourself. And the money you spend on it doesn't make a man richer or a company richer, but is invested into the young adult before you, who's showing and proving that he's putting the initiative into making the transition from negative to positive, which our motto is, instead of robbing or stealing or selling dope, selling soap instead of dope, so we all got some hope. Successful people like you and your neighbors didn't acquire your homes and families by being insecure, nor did you get it by whistling Dixie, but through hard work, sacrifices, and discipline. Hard work, sacrifices, and discipline. Hard work, sacrifices, and discipline. I always had a dream about being my own boss and things like that, and when I got in trouble, and the opportunity came through my classes and stuff, and I had the opportunity to meet someone who actually told me that, what you generate is totally up to you. I kind of always had a dream about real estate, selling property and stuff like that, so this kind of was the ideal thing. And my dream is still to sell real estate, even though in the state of Georgia, if you have a felony, you can't acquire your real estate license. The only way you can get into it is through property, selling property, like, investment property, which means that I have to establish my credit, build my money and things like that in order to purchase my first home. And then also I have a 3-year-old son, so it kind of is flexible with the classes and this right here, opposed to a conventional job. I love it. I get to meet a lot of different people. I get a lot of different advice. I get a lot of encouragement. I come to find out that there's a lot of people who have made bad choices in their life, and they got connected with some good people and got encouragement and support. And today they're doing pretty good. So it's encouraging. I find that it takes an extreme amount of hard work, not just physical, but mental as well. I mean, you have to endure the sun, you have to endure the heat, but you also have to keep yourself in a positive state of mind for every individual you greet. If you sit back and have a bad attitude and just drag, you're not going to accomplish anything. And I don't think it's just for this. I think it's for anything that you do or anything that you're pursuing. You're going to have to pick yourself up by your bootstraps and actually go ahead and put the 110% effort in. If you don't put 110% effort in, you're going to be sitting in the same position for the next 10 years. And then you're going to wonder what happened to the time. I found that, even though I've made some mistakes in my life, ran with the wrong crowd and things, but I found myself, and I found literature to be one of my favorite hobbies. And so I find myself reading Zig Ziglar, Og Mandino, Napoleon Hill, Kimbrough James. These are just people who know a little bit about sales and wrote about sales. But more than anything, I think you have to be a people's person to be a successful salesperson, because you have to understand the way the other person feel. Then you can never get upset about, somebody and their property. This is their home, their private property. You can't allow yourself to get negative or upset about it. And once again, I don't believe in accidents or coincidences. So I believe that whoever God ordains to listen to me with a smile and allow me to speak, I believe those are the individuals I'm looking for. I'm not really concentrating on, I don't concentrate on the 30 doors I had to knock on to get to the one house that supported me. Take 2 to 4 tablespoons of CMC Awesome, and you can get stains and close the carpets like ink or red wine. You spray it on. You gotta sing though. Hey little girl, sitting in the sand, run tell mama about Amazing Brand. Ooh, yeah, yeah. That's Chubby Checker way before your time. You might not remember that guy. But it pulls it completely out without bleach, ammonia, sodium metaxylate, phosphates, butyl alcohol. Use it for everything.
You sell a lot of this stuff?
I sell a lot. I sell pretty good. I hustle hard too. I keep beating the pavement and keeping a smile on my face, and making people aware that I understand that they're not in need of it, but letting them know and letting them see how hard I'm working. I think the main thing that I would want to, if I could put out there, is that sometimes you just got to do what you got to do, and put it in God's hands. And you can't never allow yourself to believe that you're not important or that you're insignificant without acceptance or approval, or without the latest haircut or the latest sneakers or whatever. And the reality that I've come to the conclusion is that everything takes time. You have to be patient with yourself and kind of pace yourself. Get you small goals and large goals and make them coincide, so that when you achieve your small goal, you're getting closer and closer to your larger goal. But you're continually growing at the same time, building your confidence and your self-esteem. And that goes for everybody, the rich, the poor. It doesn't matter, because I think, from my experience going door to door, I found that everybody from every stat, they find themselves in gloomy states of mind at times, depressed states of mind. And I think we just have to learn how to pick happy things or happy thoughts out, or find things that are motivating to us, and dwell on those things right there, because it's so easy to fall into a slump and then use that slump as an excuse to make bad choices or to give up, and in the end, you got to realize that you're not living for yourself. Even if you don't have children or family, I found that you could be the most unpopular individual, but there's still somebody out there wanting to be like you. So God has placed that responsibility on you to walk a certain way, because you're not just helping yourself, you're helping the next person.